See how this goes. What up? What up, everybody? Shit, this fucking thing. Alright. Bandit here. Angel Heart Bandit series. And today is Saturday, March 28th, I believe. And this is episode 12 of the Angel Heart Bandit series. And yeah, so much has happened since I started this series. I committed to 12 episodes, and here I am. Episode number 12. I dedicate this episode to my sponsor, Jack S., who passed away. And what can I say? It's a lot going on this week, you know. God doing for me what I can't do for myself, which is a lot of healing, you know, a lot of introspective inventory and releasing and letting go, and a lot of humility, you know, with that. And I'm grateful for that. I feel like I've been in between, you know, one identity collapsing and the new one hasn't quite yet formed yet. And I don't know how long that fucking takes. It seems like it's just a void. It's just a gap. I guess I'll just wake up one day and this past shit will be a fucking memory, I guess. But, I don't know, a little melancholy, I guess. I do have some good news. I finally finished three books. And, I will have them released by the end of summer. So I would say September 1st, September-ish would be a good parameter, maybe sooner, but definitely by then. Yeah, sooner the better. Tales from the Bandit Volume 1 is done, and I'm already working on Volume 2. Angel Heart Recovery manuscript is done. I need to finalize that and then send it through the ringer on a few different places to make sure I'm good with the house. And let's see, and then I finally finished the book I've been working on for a while. I guess I needed to live out most of this experience before I could finish it, but learning how to be selfish and mean it with love. You know, it's an interesting journey. I'm glad I had the balls and the perseverance to stick it out. And I have no idea what's coming, but whatever it is, it'll be different. That's for sure. That's all I care about. I'm just tired of fucking Groundhog Day. Every day being the exact same thing. But I'm grateful. You know, I feel like God has been forging me and preparing me, getting me ready for something. And I believe I know what that something is, but I don't want to limit it to just that by identifying it. I'm going to let a God of my understanding just lead the path. I'm just walking the path, man. I find that I don't work well with new sponsees, new people coming into recovery. They're just not broken enough to fucking do the work, and I really don't fucking like dragging people through the fucking program. It's not really my thing, man. I don't fuck with people that need it. I fuck with people that want it. And it's a whole different animal right there. I work well with people that have 2 years and above that are looking to enlarge their spiritual program and get something more out of life than just being physically sober. If you're still working on the physical sober part, I'm probably not the best guy to ask to take you through steps. I prefer working with fellow travelers that are just looking to go deeper, And you don't necessarily have to be a drug addict or an alcoholic to want to go deep and in yourself and with God, and to fulfill a purpose of being useful, helpful to others, mentoring, a guide, something like that, So that's how I came up with Angel Heart Recovery. There's a lot of body brokering going on out here in California and in the treatment business that it has become, and it's a tragedy, really. And so I just wanted to do something that was recovery based in a general way that it was an alternative to body brokering and using people to get rich on, and using people. And it's a form of fucking human trafficking, I believe. Because it's fraud, dude. It's fraud and human trafficking and selling hope and delivering nothing, And, I'm powerless over that. But what I can do is come up with an alternative, which I've been working on for a few years, and I finally have found my groove. And, I'm no savior, man. All I am is I'm available. And I'm real, and I'm honest, and I'm not talking out of my ass when it's talking about doing the fucking work. It's somebody that's lived it, that's walked it, that's done it kicking and screaming, and has gotten results. So, I'm here to carry my lantern and light the way for anybody that wants to walk the path. And it's your path, you know what I mean? It's like, everybody has their own path, and everybody has their own higher power. And saying about forcing people to believe my way, or I can only show you what I did from my experience. That's it. That's how simple I keep it. And I try not to give advice, at least unsolicited advice. If somebody asks me, then I can only share my experience. And I hold a space so that people can get honest with themselves, you know what I mean? Tap in, tune in, to this power greater than themselves. And then once they do that, they can turn it on, man. And wow, you want to watch your life explode into positive, then tap in, tune in, and turn on, baby. Yeah. It's an interesting week. Radford Hall, fucking power's been out most of the week. That's been a trip. I was asked to lead Tuesday night meeting at the Fix at 6, which was a shocker because I didn't think I was going to get asked to speak at that meeting for 6 months because my ex-wife, Tomino, was the secretary of that meeting. But all of a sudden, she's not showing up for her commitment. I wonder why. You know, when you treat people like shit and manipulate and lie and fucking scheme and connive and classic narcissists, you know what I mean? You wonder why bad shit starts happening to you when you fuck with God's people, you know? I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking. I hope she's alright. But it's no fucking surprise, you know what I mean? Not to me. That's why I got out of that relationship, because it was bullshit. And I'm not into bullshit anymore, man. I'm only into the real deal Holyfield, baby. You know, I found that those who do not believe in magic will never find it. And that's it's a tough thing when you do believe in magic, because it's a very lonely world out there, because a lot of people are just, you know, beating the fuck up, dude. They've lost their magic. And I'm hoping God uses me to turn my magic back on. I mean, I feel it coming. God's refining me and honing me and polishing me up for another big wave of excitement, and I can feel it. I know He's getting me ready to hit the world stage again, if you know what I mean, and share my experience, strength, and hope. And you know, I've gotten 8 books together, and I'm going to go ahead and release the flagship book first, Tales from the Bandit, Volume 1. And then I'll probably release How to Be Selfish and Mean It with Love. And then that'll give me the time I need to refine and go through Angel Heart Recovery, 12 Tools and 12 Principles to a Spiritual Awakening. And I need to run that book through a few people that I know that are high in different recovery programs to make sure that I'm clean with the house, because you can't promote certain brands of recovery, but I can't promote, that's the way I can't promote the 12 Tools to a Spiritual Awakening and the 12 Principles that follow that. And it's based off my own experience. So right now, everybody has given me the thumbs up. So, but there's a couple of trusted elders that I really want to have them look over what I did, and so I need to get some editing done and get the manuscript printed out and get some NDA, non-disclosure agreements, and you know, and see what they got to say. Episode 12. In Through the Outdoor. Yeah. It's funny. I felt like in a past life, or maybe even in this life, that God gave me the keys to the mansion. And there's many rooms in this mansion. And somewhere I left out the back door and threw away the key. And I feel like the prodigal son coming home now. Back to my Creator. What would you have me do, Creator? Use me. Use me to do your will, not mine. Because Brandon's will sucks. It was fun until it wasn't. But it was only fun in my ignorance. Now that I'm awakening, ignorance is a choice now, and I choose not to be. Contempt prior to investigation equals a dumbfound ignorance that you choose. And I'd rather not. Went to the salon today in Beverly Hills, suited up, showed up. And that's all I'm doing these days, man. I'm just fucking suiting up and showing up, taking the action, staying out of the results. You know, I have an open door for everyone that I've ever worked with. But if you're not willing to go to any lengths for your sobriety, I'm moving, man. I ain't got time to I don't have no desire to stand around and wait for you to fucking pick up your shovel and let's go. So, for all future people out there, unless you're willing to go to any length, unless you're willing to do the work, please don't ask me to fucking be your sponsor. Because I think I'm just going to start telling people no. Hey, can you be my sponsor? No. I am meeting with a guy on Monday, a fellow traveler who's got 2 years and struggling. So I was like, are you working with anybody? And he goes, no. And I go, well, that's your fucking problem right there. Why don't I show you how to treat your alcoholism? I will show you the map. You copy the map and then you show somebody else the map. And I promise that will solve your problem. And he was like, okay. And he's called me a few times. You know, I work better with people that have 2 years or more. I've worked with people all the way up to 35 years have asked me to take them through the book. And that's an honor, you know. And it's not my message, it's the message. I just share it, what was freely given to me. And I like doing it. I like showing people how to have a spiritual experience by helping others. And like I said, you know, I'm working with people now that aren't even in recovery. I'm taking them through my book. What a great experience that is. You know, when I wrote it, I didn't have anybody to take me through my own book. So I fed it into AI and I had AI take me through my book. What a fucking awesome experience it has been, man. I want to share it with the world. I hope everybody can find what I'm finding in this process. There's multiple layers to it, and you know, I've completed a few of them, but I'm still in a couple, and I have yet to finish more. So, but it's made me write all this material, and I mean, I've got 8 fucking books in manuscript right now. I've never considered myself a writer. I've only been a hairdresser, And then fancied myself as a poker player successfully. I love tournaments. I win tournaments. I won a lot of tournaments. I have won a lot of tournaments. I haven't played any tournaments since I've been in recovery, so. But I don't know. I really don't know what else to say, man. But this is the end, dude. This is my 12th episode, and I'm going to let this series just rest for a minute. I've got 7 months and 7 days of sobriety. I think that's 219 days. In a couple of days, on the 1st of April, April Fool's Day, it'll be 2 years that I've been living in my car, walking this path. 2 fucking years. 3 years I've been in recovery. Or at least coming back around. I don't know where this journey goes. I don't even know if I'm going to do any more of this. But I didn't want to do this in the first place, but I committed and I honor my commitments. Or I don't make them. Anyway, it's been a great experience. And I thought about maybe coming back on when I get 9 months and then doing 12 episodes again, walking through the 9 months through until I hit the year of sobriety, because 9 months to a year is my danger zone. I never have made it through that ever in 3 decades of coming around the program. I always go out. Last time I went out because of Tomino, and no, it wasn't her fault. I lost my focus. My sobriety became, my date was less important. Well, that's never going to happen again. I'll tell a woman to kick rocks if it jeopardizes my sobriety date. I'm not trying to control anybody else. I'm cool. I can be around anybody that does whatever they want now. It doesn't matter, but, you know, I'm not looking for shit right now. I'm looking for peace of mind. I'm looking for what God puts in front of me, my next purpose. But anyway, thanks for hanging out. I don't even know if anybody's ever fucking watched a video of this, but, well, yeah, I know 1 or 2 people have, because I've seen 2 comments. But if it's helped anybody, I'm grateful. And if it hasn't, I'm still grateful, because you know what? It's helped me. It's helped me to just be honest, man, and be open with the world and not have anything to hide. It's a good feeling, man. It's a good feeling to be honest, and nobody's looking for you and you're not looking for anybody else. You know, and I don't have any resentment against anybody. And I don't forget shit. But I'm not gonna hold a resentment because you're not that important. And the only thing that matters is God, baby. I love you, God. I love you. Thank you for this experience. Thank you for my sobriety. Thank you for the fellowship. Thank you for the people that care about me. Put me in the right place and help me who you want me to help. Much love to you people. hopefully this won't be my last transmission. Peace.